I think it's really important that when you bake at home to have something with a glass bottom. So if you're doing, we're calling it a baker, but it's like a tart pan.
It is.
So if you're doing your pies, your tarts, things like that, instead of you with a traditional kind of aluminum pan or something, trying to get a knife and figure out the edges and cracking your crust, you don't have that problem with glass bottom. You could see right through it. And then in this case, you have the silicone edge too, which makes it a dream to take whatever you're baking out of it. So it's a set of two for a clearance price of $14.96. You do have some color choices, and then I'll let you show us how the silicone works here.
Absolutely.
But we have the green, we have the blue, we have the red. That is a copper, kind of like a bronzy copper. That one is last call, by the way, just 1 dozen remaining. And we have the purple. There's also free shipping and handling on this, and 4 easy payments. So actually $3.74 gets it home, K44490. But I like that in addition to the glass, we have this little silicone buddy.
That's right. And you know, what's great about this, number one, it's a 10-inch tart pan. You get 2 of them. I love that idea. And it takes the notion of the spring form, but just really turns it on his head, because there's nothing to snap down, and all we're doing is peeling away like this. The easiest way,
like a banana,
right? The easiest way to remove the outer wall from the tart pan and preserve your crust. That is the most frustrating thing about tarts, is that the crust just starts to crumble, right?
Yeah.
But this makes it so much easier to do. And then these are heat safe to 450 degrees, which is way more than what you would need for a tart, right? So we like that. And then dishwasher safe. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Both pieces, the silicone and the glass, of
yeah,
course.
and you can see then, this is how it slips back in. So you get a nice tight seal on there, but what we recommend is definitely do a crust or do a nut crust on the bottom, or, you know, a graham cracker crust or something like that. When you're cooking with this, tart pans generally are lined with a crust, and that is advisable.
So is it a crust that should be baked already, like a blind bake, or we could put in our dough and then just put our stuff on top raw?
You can do it either way, because the heat transfer with the tempered glass is pretty good. So you could actually do your blind baking on this. If you want to ahead of time, that's fine, or just like in this case, we did the multi-layer cookie or the quiche, or this is a frozen treat. It's actually a chocolate mousse cake that then went in the freezer. So
you put this in the freezer?
You can put it in the freezer
as
well.
Wow.
Isn't that great? So, having said that, I'm going to actually go to the freezer.
Okay.
We have a surprise.
So, listen, a set of 2 for under $15 and the free shipping and handling. I mean, it's really, if you don't have something like this, you need one. You absolutely do.
Right.
What is this?
So it's a peanut butter cup. So I just want to show you how easy it is. You know, peanut butter cups, they melt so quickly, right? And they are heaven, right? So you have that glass bottom. It's tempered glass. You can use it to cut. So what I'm going to do is actually just cut this guy in half.
I think we're going to need about 25 pieces
because I just
to go
want
around
you to see.
here in the
I
studio.
know. You can hear it cracking, right?
Oh, yes.
But I just want you to see, this is brilliant. Watch this. How beautiful that is. Look at that. And that's whipped peanut butter with sugar and cream, and then we have that chocolate casing on the outside.
And look at this, even on the sides.
I know,
because
right?
Of
Isn't
the
that
little,
gorgeous?
Isn't that nice that you don't even have to worry about mold? I mean, this looks like the traditional little cups that come out of the little packages, and you just made your own giant version here.
Isn't that
Can
gorgeous?
I get a piece of this?
Absolutely, you can have
There's a little piece
of that.
right there.
Right
Wait,
here.
it has my name on it. It
because
says
you get,
Kathy.
yeah, that's right. And do you want me to cut that in
gosh.
half? There we go. That'll make it a little easier.
Oh no, actually,
now
I just meant this piece.
Yes, that's fantastic.
So I can make frozen dishes. Talk to me about what kinds of other things I can, the gooey stuff, sticky things.
Yes, exactly. So we can also do on the savory side. So you saw the dessert side here, and that's wonderful. We can actually do a quiche. So we did a tomato tart, and we're doing it in a quiche crust. Right, so take a look at this. This is wonderful. Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
But I just want you to see, it's actually not as hot as I thought it would be. So I can actually unmold this. Look at that. The crust is perfect. Look how beautiful that is right there. And it's just ready to cut. And what am I going to do with this? Right into the dishwasher.
Isn't that incredible? I do want to remind you of your colors because we lost one. Okay, so it's a set of 2 for under $15, free shipping and handling. The cost of admission here is none. You have, well, under $15. You have the green, the blue, the red, and the purple remaining. Remember, you also have your choice of 4 easy payments. So you can do that on any major credit card. $3.74 gets it home to you, and you get to try. If you don't enjoy it at home, we do have a 30-day return policy here at QVC, but these are really just the essentials in our kitchen.
Exactly.
We need a good tart pan. We need these little, the fact that we're combining it with like that newer technology of the silicone and the ability to actually be able to see the bottom of our pies, to see that they're actually baking properly without cracking the crust or, you know, having to half lift things.
That's right. You can just lift it up and you can see how beautifully brown that is. You can see that result right there. So that's a wonderful thing. Here, when we have something like a delicate apple tart, look how easily the side peels away and then that tart is just gorgeous. Look at that view right there. That's incredible. That crust is a thing of beauty. And that's the thing, you know, you work so hard. You make the pâte de brise or the pâte de sucre. We were talking about this earlier.
We were talking about the pâte
and then your crust falls apart because you're trying to, you know, pry it out of a tart pan or another type of pan that's not working. This just makes it so much easier. And then even with something like this is one of those multi-layer.
What is it? This looks like a cowboy cookie.
Yeah, it is a multi-layer cookie. So what we did is we actually baked that cookie in a crust. So there is condensed sweet milk. We have coconut milk. There's chocolate chips. There's nuts in there, and then the flaked toasted coconut on top. But you can see how easily that just peels away. And again, this is going in the dishwasher.
And the glass.
And the glass as well. But we can use that as our pie plate, which is wonderful because when we put it on a cake plate, it just looks very elegant.
That's true. I mean, well, you know what? Typically what I do with my pies anyways is I get cardboard and I kind of cut something, and if I get any frosting on it, anything at all, if I'm working with chocolate, then inevitably I have some water.
That's right.
And it gets wet and it's soaked. You don't have to worry about any of that here. Look, you have the green, you have the blue. The red is our next color to leave us. This one is last call. And you have the purple. It's a set of 2. I have these at home. $14.96, 4 easy payments as well. And free shipping and handling. It's K44490. Chef Joe, I'm taking this other little piece.
Oh, enjoy.
I love peanut butter.
Privilege.
Here is another